Is U.S. President Donald Trump's hair a bigger story than the politics unfolding around him? Trump's latest appearance in the Rose Garden has sent social media into overdrive, with viewers questioning the president's dramatically different hairstyle, and some even reviving explosive claims that Trump wears a hairpiece. So what exactly happened at the White House, and why is Trump's appearance once again becoming a political talking point? President Donald Trump hosted an event in the White House Rose Garden on Monday to mark the start of the new school year. He was joined by parents, students, and Education Secretary Linda McMahon to celebrate the expansion of school choice under Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which he signed in July 2025.
Well, thank you very much. What a nice setting this is. This is something we spent a lot of time and effort bringing the White House back to a level that it should be at. For essentially 200 years, no work was done on it. It lived on its own merit, but we thought it was proper. If you look at the exterior, you'll see it's all been redone and in perfect shape. It's good for another 200 years, okay? That's the way I look at it. But very important. It's such a symbol, such a representative symbol of us, of what we stand for, and we're very proud to have done it. We're building outside. We're building a beautiful heliport, which has been asked for many, many years. A helicopter would land on wet grass, and it was bad and dangerous. And as you know, over there, we're building a military complex and a ballroom that will be second to none anywhere in the world. We have President Xi coming in 2 weeks, and I was over in China 2 months ago, and we saw the Great Hall of China. Well, now we're going to have a Great Hall, too, in the United States, so it's very important, very, very important. And I want to thank you all and welcome you to the White House as we celebrate back-to-school season in America. It's a big deal.
Trump appeared to be sporting a noticeably different hairstyle, with a new side part that looked quite different from his usual signature swept-back style. Social media erupted, with several users giving their own feedback to the president. A user commented, "Makes him look fatter. At Natalie Harp, help him." Another user said, "I think this is some kind of pseudo wig they tried to thin to look more normal. Still is definitely not hanging like real hair." A user wrote, "That is a wig. He's trying out a new model." Besides his hairstyle, Trump's health condition has also become a talking point as the president gears up to face the midterm elections in November. His unusual White House entrance at an event has sparked a fresh video, showed Trump appearing to sidestep his way into a meeting with cryptocurrency and technology leaders.
Donald Trump's health is facing fresh scrutiny after the U.S. president appeared to sidestep his way into a White House meeting, triggering a viral storm over his unusual movements and renewed questions about his condition. Trump, 80, arrived more than 30 minutes late to a meeting with cryptocurrency and technology leaders in the White House Roosevelt Room on Wednesday, and it was the way he entered that immediately grabbed attention. As cameras rolled, the tech leaders were already standing on either side of a podium, waiting for the president. Then the door opened. "Hello, everybody," Trump said. But instead of immediately walking straight toward the podium, Trump remained in the doorway for several seconds. He then took a couple of steps forward, and suddenly he moved sideways. Trump stepped toward the right, stopped, stood still again, and then made another sideways movement before finally reaching the podium. The unusual sequence meant that Trump remained facing the cameras for almost the entire approach. That detail did not escape eagle-eyed viewers online. Within minutes, social media users were dissecting the footage and questioning why the president appeared to move sideways rather than simply walk forward. One ex-user pointed to the president arriving more than half an hour late and wrote, 34 minutes late, barely moving, out of breath, and what's up with the walking sideways? Another commenter compared the movement to a crab. He is sure dragging that leg a lot, the user wrote. A third questioned why Trump appeared to drag his legs sideways, and another commenter made an unsubstantiated claim that the unusual movement was an attempt to keep something beneath his clothing away from the cameras. But those online theories remain just that, speculation. There is no evidence from the footage establishing why Trump moved sideways, and the clip by itself does not provide a medical explanation. Still, the moment has landed in the middle of a much broader conversation about the president's health, and that is what makes the latest footage so attention-grabbing, because this is not the first time Trump's walking style has triggered questions. Just days earlier, cameras captured another unusual moment during Trump's appearance at a rally on Long Island. After leaving the stage, Trump turned toward the crowd. As he walked, the camera briefly captured him from behind, and viewers focused on what appeared to be a visible bulge beneath the back of his suit. The footage immediately triggered a storm of online theories. Caroline Leavitt may be leaving the White House, but if the internet is right, she may have left Donald Trump with one very bitter parting shot. A seemingly innocent video shared by the outgoing press secretary has exploded online, with viewers obsessing over an apparent bulge around Trump's lower body. And now, social media has a theory. Was this Caroline Leavitt's sweet revenge? The timing is certainly raising eyebrows. Leavitt announced her White House exit, Trump praised her as a top advisor, and then came the video that sent the internet into a frenzy. What looked like a touching moment with grieving parents quickly became a viral spectacle as users began zooming in, mocking Trump's appearance, and unleashing brutal diaper claims. There is no proof the video was deliberately shared as revenge, but that hasn't stopped the internet from declaring Leavitt's farewell anything but friendly. The video shows Trump leaving a stage during an appearance in New York and walking toward the parents of a 12-year-old boy who was killed by a stray bullet in the Bronx. The child was Jacob, whose parents, Migdalia Martinez and retired NYPD Sergeant Jesus Freitas, were seen embracing Trump during the emotional on-camera moment. The video used to accuse Leavitt of attacking Trump was shared by the outgoing press secretary, with Caroline first sharing the moment with 340,000 followers on X before it rapidly spread around the world. Caroline Leavitt described the encounter as a beautiful impromptu moment, but online viewers had something else on their minds. Instead of concentrating only on Trump's emotional meeting with the grieving parents, social media users began zooming in on his lower body and what they claimed looked like an unusual outline beneath his clothing. The reactions quickly turned brutal. One commenter mocked the apparent shape, writing, "That box is to catch the shitty diaper overflow." Another simply declared, "Trump wearing a big diaper." Others went even further, posting, "It was a diaper, and 100% proof that Trump is wearing diapers." The video itself does not establish that Trump was wearing a diaper, and the online claims remain speculation and mockery from social media users. The speculation comes against a much larger backdrop of turmoil surrounding the Trump administration. Claims circulating online have also alleged that Leavitt was left aboard Air Force One with journalists during an Iran-related security scare, while Trump departed on another aircraft. Those claims have been used online to build a narrative that Leavitt was furious with Trump before her resignation.